Okay, I'm live. And what do we have for a flight plan? Had it here a second ago. There it is. AVE to PXN. AVE. Enter. PXN. And KMOD. Yeah, there we go. Is there a way to turn down the volume of these clicks? Hold on. Let's try that. Maybe. Maybe that'll work. Okay, so I haven't even checked the weather. I downloaded Volanta today, and we'll see how that goes. I'm not convinced. My history with these add-on things is I don't futz with them very much. I want to fly. I don't want to fart around, even though I do like the logging. If it can log properly, then great. Because logging is always a messed up thing. I could keep a paper log though, right? But then I'd have to maintain that sucker. What is the wind? 2303. So I'll just take off on 25. It's the closest runway anyway. So I may do 2 flights tonight. Don't know. We'll see. Let's see. What altitude do I want to go? I'm going to be departing straight out. So I'll put 4. I've got to go to 6 to get over these mountains over here, at least. So I'll leave that sit there like that. This is set in. That is set to GPS. Good. So set, and set. And that arrow looks good. Is that all I got to do? Nope. We're going up to flight level 240. This is a little flaky. I gotta be able to see that. There we go, right there. Wow, that was weird. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. I must have done. My bad. That's all right. Let's see. So now I gotta. Let's save the flight plan. Menu. Let's go back. Yeah. Stop. And flight plan menu. And catalog. No, that's not how you do it. Menu, store. There we go. And I have no idea why I've got this one in here. I'm going to save that. This is from Faro to, I don't know what LEAS is. I'm going to save that because I want to do that flight again soon. I did a little bit of testing up there. So what do we got to do? We got to turn this on, got to turn this on, got to turn this off, and then turn this. And please, that's, if I could turn that sucker down, I would. Good. And 60% RPM is about right. So, yep. So, let's turn that generator off too. Okay, so ignition, that looks good. And ignition is off, and fuel pump is off. And same thing over here. On starter. Big prop. ITT went a little higher here. Now in the real world that wouldn't, well, in the real world you wouldn't start with the engines running, would you? Alright, so like that. That came up, so that's good. That off, that off. Battery master's on, that's on. Let's turn the avionics back on. Seems like the sound issue is fixed. Yes, if you say it is, it is. Because I can't hear it. See, the flight plan's not, it's not in there. Let's go menu. Catalog, and we'll load that one. Activate. And there we go. Good. Yeah, I was debating flying East Coast or West Coast tonight, and I opted for West Coast, which means I'm flying the Cheyenne. So yeah, weather up at Modesto is not so hot, so I'll have to get busy picking up my flight, my approach early. That's it. Altimeter set. Flight plan is good. And let's go out some. That should do us. Let's look around, see which way we're pointed. That's the way we want to go, right there. Okay. So I'll do a left 270 here. How you doing tonight, pilot guy? Get any calls about flying or anything? Doing any simming or anything? Let's see. Let's turn on the taxi light. And off we go. I've got global traffic on right now, which I need to, I forget to shut it off when I go on VATSIM, which is a pain. I always forget. Certain things I always forget. Obviously, I forget to turn on my blasted inertial separator. Heavy sigh. So yeah, this weekend I'm probably going to yank this airplane out and do a little bit more from cold and dark flying with it. Did you see either of last night's streams? I don't remember. Was that you on? I think it was you. Before the static got to you and you ran away screaming? I did another flight back from Long Beach to Santa Barbara, and it was really pretty. You have to fast forward at least a third the way through the video before I take off. But it was really pretty. The night lighting. If I have time tonight, I may do a second flight in the dark over Florida. VATSIM's on. At least Jacksonville Center is on. So I could fly VATSIM and fly with those lights. And the weather isn't too bad there. I was thinking about flying north, but I think one bad weather trip is good enough. Now, I've got mixed feelings about this global traffic label thing. I don't know what happened, but something about my settings. You see this? That's a Southern Air. What is he? I guess he's a 737 way up there. So I'm aware of him because I can see the label. If I didn't see the label, I wouldn't know he was there. He's 31 miles away. And on the one hand, in the real world, obviously you wouldn't see that one, but in X-plane, you really don't see the traffic. It's hard to see them, because of lots of reasons. So I don't know if I want to see that crap or not. Kind of makes it seem unrealistic. Where's traffic global? Label configuration. Yeah, see, label size. I can make the label smaller. That's not what I want. Radar. Flight schedule. See, radar's okay. Views. Dump airport. See, I would think that in here someplace there would be a view mounts, never steal parking. See, there doesn't seem to be a setting for labels, to shut off labels. I'm not going to worry about it. Fix it later. So, flight plans in, altimeter set, using ATC. So, lights, something's icing. Flaps, did it again. Flaps, transponder, keeps flipping back to VFR, and that's on. And I'm all set. Just simming at the moment, doing VFR trips around the US in a Cessna 152, proper VFR with SkyVector map and no GPS or nav aids and no autopilot. In FS 2020, right? Because that's how you fly FS 2020. You just fly by hand. That's the one thing it's good at. And it's really actually pretty good at that. My feeling is it's going to take them, I think it'll take them 2 years to probably get where they need to be. 2 more years. God, that is really nice. I love the way this plane goes. Gear up. Yaw damper. Airspeed. Heading. Yeah, that's what I do love doing in FS 2020, but I want an autopilot. I just avoid it. And, you know, when they come out with a good airplane that I really want to fly, and they've got an autopilot, I'll go over there. And, you know, that Coronado, what is it, Saratoga? Or not a Saratoga, what is it? Something like that. It's a twin. Then I'll do that. Let's go here. And 4,000. Okay. And I'm going to turn the autopilot on. And alt hold. Good. You know what I mean? So let's go up to say 12,000 for the moment, and arm that and go up. Oh, no. 2,000, 2,500. Right around there. And let's go right turn. About like that. And oops, don't click that. Go back. Direct. And let's nav mode. The weather gets worse as the further we go north. Look at that. Wow. God, this is a nice plane. Man alive. It's going up to 24. Oops, no. Big mistake. What's it doing? Oh, dear Lord. That's good. And that's better. Yeah, I wouldn't be flying a turboprop over there. If you know of any nice and beautiful GA airports in the U.S., let me know. Well, I see. I haven't flown into. I've got my favorites in the real world. Like but I haven't gone in there. One of my favorites is KPRB. That's Paso Robles. KPRB. But I doubt they did it upright. I actually worked on that airport to make, in the sim, I had a version of it that I'd worked on, and it was coming along, and then something happened, and I had to quit. And I was running into the limitations of the tools back then. That was years ago. And I was half thinking about taking another stab at it. Let's see, I should turn the prop sync on. Yeah, plenty of fuel. What other ones? And some of the airplanes in that sim are awful, like Eureka, it's not Eureka, it's the one next to it in Northern California. Because I was actually just looking at it half hour ago. Beautiful area, but the airport is horrible in FS 2020. You will not have a good experience. St. Petersburg, but it needs fixing in FS 2020. It's got a runway where there isn't a runway. That's one I like to fly into and X-plane as well. But on the other hand, I'll say that for the most part, the airports in FS 2020 look a lot better than they do in X-plane. What's that other one? The one, it's over on the East Coast of Florida. What is it? I don't need it. Oh, let's see. Let me get my altimeter here before I do that. Stockton, which means that Modesto is there. Altimeter is 3002. Okay, so now let me go over, find that airport. Because I actually checked it out in FS 2020, and I was fairly impressed with how it looked. Boca Raton, KBCT. Go check that one out. That one's, the default that comes with FS 2020 is actually quite accurate. And I like Jacksonville too, but I very much doubt that they did a decent Jacksonville. Yeah, so KPRB, I'm curious how that one actually looks. How are we doing here? Notice I'm not exactly in a huge hurry. Lights off. Back over to my airport. I was thinking about flying, well, I'll fly from Jacksonville because that's where I left the TBM. I was thinking about flying north, but I think I'm going to fly south. I'm going to fly good weather over the East Coast. Here it is. Modesto is 10 statute miles. It's actually in pretty decent shape at the moment. That's a view. Yeah, Yeah, I don't fly the 172 very much, but don't they have a 182 over there? I fly that one. It's funny that a Boeing 737 pilot picks a Cessna 152 to fly. But if you're low and slow and want to do sightseeing, I guess that's the airplane for it. I was looking at some of the docs for this airplane. Some of them say that the top flight level for this airplane is 29,000 feet. Some of them say 31,000 feet, and I saw one that said 34,000 feet. But your climb rate per minute at 34,000 feet is 100 feet per minute. So, you know, just plan on having one of your birthdays on that flight. Let's see, so if I remember, let's do approach, and ILS 28, what's the wind? That's Beale, way further south, Stockton, Modesto. Winds 140 at 5. There's a visual. Interesting. It's got a lot of visuals. Do the ILS. I'm just too lazy. Besides, I haven't done an ILS with the new method of landing this thing. Charpentier. How are you tonight? Happy Thursday night. Yes. I only work a half a day tomorrow. I'm very happy. I did VS all the way up and I was doing 100 knots. Why didn't somebody scream at me? What are you doing? Talking instead of flying. I'll bring it up here. I think there's a way to make this pop up by using a toggle or a switch. Let's see, so I want to go KMOD. I need two things. I need the airport and I need approach. Okay, and we will pick PXN. Well, if that's an initial approach fix. No, Kaylee is an initial approach fix. Oh, PXN is as well. We're going to PXN. So I'll use PXN. And we'll load the approach. Does it give us 7,500 feet? So let's go. We want to be at 7,500 feet. No. Clock's moving pretty quick, but 43 minutes is what it says right now. Save some gas. I use a hat switch on these corner views like this, and sometimes the switch is a little bit weird, as you can see. So Paso Robles, we're actually not too far from it. It's up here somewhere. I'm sure I could find it. I'll be real curious to see what that looks like. I don't have much hope for it, to be honest. So 256 is about our true airspeed because we're only getting a 1 knot push. And compare that to the TBM, which does about 300. So we might do about 265 or so, a little higher up, maybe 270 at the most. Oh, that upper left corner, that's free. That's Avatab. It's right there. And I mean, you have to have to see these. Well, the way I've got it configured to see the charts, I have to use Navigraph. But you can also import charts. There's if you can download your own charts, you can bring them up. But this is, I got Navigraph. I've had Navigraph for a couple of years, few years now, I guess. Yeah. In the TBM, it's down here on the yoke, which is really where I wish Coronado would do that in their planes. But I'm not sure they're going to be making any more planes for X-Plane. I'm not sure. I mean, their last one was pretty bad. That Piper, it's a Meridian, the Meridian. Always wanted to have a good Meridian, and they just didn't do that one any justice. It was pretty bad. It needed a couple more iterations before they would have had it close to right. I flew it like 5 times, then I asked for them to trade it out for another airplane. I haven't flown that one either. It's just a waste of money. Charpentier, you doing any simming today? I go nearest airports, there's KPRB right there, 6,000 foot runway. There you go. It's 34 miles that way, over there. No weather data, no. Enjoy the scenery while you can see it, because the weather's not going to be so great a little north, a little further. I have to finish setting this airplane up. What does that point to? That? Okay. And what does that point to? Okay. Yeah, I have to finish setting that up. There's some little things I gotta do. Somebody's texting me. Sure, Pente, what do you do then? You're not a carpenter, obviously. That's what Vietnam says. Still a half hour. Really? I'm suspicious. That does not feel right. Yep, did it again. No. Enter. Save. There it is. Now it's right. 3 minutes. I have to watch it though, because we're descending over mountains. Yeah. The strange reality of living in a pandemic, right? Oh, okay. I found my old IFR book when I was in training. Got it around here somewhere. Yeah, I definitely like the GeForce experience, the screen capture they have, the video capture they have, but that thing's got some issues. How many IFR hours? I mean, official IFR hours? I don't think I even got 10. I never got my instrument license.
Vertical track.
I got real frustrated with my flying club, and their maintenance. I was just really frustrated with them. And one day I was going to take an airplane up, and I just looked at everything wrong with it, and I'm gonna have to do it again, aren't I? Yep. Oh, nope. Okay. Prop up to 2,000 RPMs. I think you can land it at with the 2,000 RPMs if you want, but a lot of pilots don't do that, I don't think. Yeah, they didn't have a simulator there either, so you were paying the full price for the training. I enjoyed it a lot. Save a lot of money if you're using a simulator. The other Aero Club, I don't know why I didn't go with the other Aero Club. They had a simulator. It wasn't a very good one. Not even as good as this one. Not even by a long shot. Yeah. I had a decent instructor though, and that's what I did like. I had a good instructor. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to fly this on VetSim or not. I mean, I really like the crutch of having the call sign in front of you, and for whatever reason, you know, they don't do that. It's like a silly reason not to fly this airplane on VATSIM, but you know, when you're looking for reasons to fly on VATSIM, you're also considering why you might not want to. Flying holdings and DME arcs with conventional navigation was fun and tricky. I didn't do that in, I didn't get to that in my training. I was still pretty far down. I was, you know, doing the more basic stuff. I have done it in the sim, off and on. The arcs are interesting. The arcs are fascinating. But, you know, the method that I used was with an RMI, and you don't see people trained to fly arcs with RMI. You know, I looked for the same training video that I learned from, and I can't find it anymore, and all the other ones are just using, what was it using? It's been so long. Actually, at Paso Robles, there's an ARC VOR approach. They've got a VOR on the airport. It's probably also for the GPS approach. And I actually think I flew it once. I mean, this was a long time ago, but you know, I flew the whole approach. I don't remember what I flew it in. I'm not going to be in a big rush to get down. Out with those mountains. Yeah, I need to, you know, I don't do holds enough, and the tricky part is the friggin' entry. And then you get that funny transmission you gotta make, you know, November 16 Alpha is entering hold at 1624, 3,000 feet or something like that. And I don't remember what it is exactly. I mean, how many times have you actually entered holding? I mean, if anybody has entered holding, it would be you, pilot guy. How many times have you had to hold in your in the 737 in the real world? Sometimes I listen to live ATC and I've never heard anybody in holding unless they wanted to be in holding. Tail. What is that over there? Tail floodlights. This is where you need a vector. No visibility and you're flying towards mountains. This could come to a screeching halt in a hurry. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know of any GA airplane. If the hold isn't on the approach or on the missed approach, you've got to do it all manually. I've never flown a GA that didn't have that had where you could put it into the nav system, which is good practice, I guess. I'm gonna start my weather. Hold on. And conditions at K, MOD 3002. Wind is 140 at 8 now. It's going to be just an 8-knot crosswind. This airplane does not handle well in crosswinds. 6 statute miles in light rain. Overcast 3,500. So I guess the right thing to do is
vertical track.
We're good. Pretty scenery. I've never flown into Modesto, so this will be an interesting one. Let's see. Minimum's 291 and 200. Not that this does a lot of good, but I always like to put it in. 291. Missed approach altitude is 2,000 feet. Direct to MOD/VOR. Frequency is 111.9. Swap that in. And let's see, I've got a moment here. Now my heading is synced. Let's go heading mode for a moment. Go CDI. And my course is 288. So about there. and go back to nav mode, and the airplane's doing that just fine. Okay, we're good. Put the lights back on. Oh, wait, CDI, there we go. And yeah, we're back, we're on nav mode. And so we're at 7,500 feet here, and go all the way down to 3,500 feet here. So we can dial that in. Get that ready to go. Interesting thing, this seems to have a little dog leg right there, whereas this doesn't. Oh, well, is that, what is that? Let's see what our flight plan says. Oh, Delray. Okay, so it's taking a shortcut this way. United Airlines, a CRJ-7. And there's a Southwest. And a JetBlue over there. And a couple of them way over there. I can't make out. Can't make up what they are. Yeah, that's the only thing about that is resizing the window does no good whatsoever. (291 feet). Touchdown elevation is 91 feet. think I'm out of icing conditions. Put it on low. So I guess these blue labels are GA. That's a King Air 200, and this is a PA28. And that is a King Air 200. I used to have those assigned to switches. Yeah, see, they're not assigned to switches anymore. I lost all my configuration for this airplane. Yeah, they're all gone. I'll get it back. Wish I could see the traffic on here. Yeah, it doesn't even have an option there. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay. What does that say? 4,300 feet or above. So we're crossing that. So I will arm the altitude, go down 1,500 feet per minute. There we go. What altitude does that say? It says 3,000. Is that what it says on this approach? It says 1,800 after that. After Del Rey. I'll go with the 3,500. When in doubt, believe the chart, right? I never check these altitudes. Yeah, I never checked those. I should have. Okay, so it will swap over automatically, but what I will do here, just because why not, I'll go in heading mode and swap the CDM myself. And iMod ILS, iMod, yep, that's right. Except that says nav is off. 111.9, which is identified. We're on VLOC. I may just have to fly the magenta line down towards the airport if it doesn't pick it up. We will see. I mean, it's identified right here. Oh, there we go. So we'll click approach. Approach is coupled. Good. Oh, I never... My ears have been popping, right? Let's get the speed down a little bit. Sync off. Lights are on.
Vertical track.
Here comes the glide slope. Hundred and 20 knots. I think I see the airport up there. 700 feet to go. Airspeed's good, gears down. 500 to go. $400 to go. $300. $200. Wow, look how close we are. $100. Our minimum is, that's our goal run point right there. Might have been a bit of a bounce, maybe. So the official landing distance without reversers is 1,500 feet. With reversers, it's about 900 feet. I'm not going to make that taxiway. Landing light off, flaps up, pitot heat off. Lights, icing, flaps, transponder. Welcome to Modesto. This is VATSIM weather. Maybe that's why the weather is actually a little bit better than real world. Real world, it's raining here. Yeah, in the U.S., the licenses don't expire. They just you got to get a new check ride, but you know my license is still valid. Got to get a medical and a check ride, I guess. This is, somebody did this freeware airport. This is on the .org. Not bad. Oh, look, a marshaller. Or a guy standing out in a suit looking like a marshaller anyway. Close enough. Park and brake. Avionics off. Inverters off. Probably never turned that one on. I think it forgets to when I start with the engine. Yeah, it's off. And let's see. That's off. That's off. That's all off. I think you're supposed to wait to shut the engine down. Just like the TBM, but I don't. What is that over there? Nothing. That one works. That was fun. Wonder what the weather will be like tomorrow. It's looking pretty ratty up in North Carolina, or up in Northern California today. Could go to. I might go. I don't think I'm not sure if I've ever flown into it, but Reno. I'd fly into Reno tomorrow. It's a pretty area to fly into. Okay. Who knows? Maybe might do another one later. It's kind of late, but I don't know. We'll see if that sim's on. But I'm going to take a break. Guys, thanks for watching. As always.